Welcome back to CarCrafted, the place where automotive design, innovation, and legacy meet in perfect harmony. Today, we're diving into a car that's both a resurrection and a revolution, the 2026 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia. This is not just a car, it's a symbol of style reborn for a new generation. The Karmann Ghia was once the crown jewel of Volkswagen's design heritage, a car that blended elegance, simplicity, and European class like nothing else on the road. Now, in 2026, Volkswagen has reimagined it for the modern era. Let's start from the very beginning, the soul of this car. Back in the 1950s, the original Karmann Ghia was all about style over speed. It wasn't the fastest car on the road, but it was arguably one of the most beautiful. Designed by Ghia of Italy and built by Karmann in Germany, it captured a timeless shape that made people fall in love instantly. The 2026 version embraces that same spirit, but with the power, technology, and sophistication that define the future of driving. When you first look at it, the 2026 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia immediately commands attention. The body is sculpted in a way that feels like liquid metal. It flows from front to back with seamless lines, finished in a deep glossy black that reflects light like a mirror. Every curve is intentional, and every surface feels alive. The car has grown slightly in size compared to its vintage predecessor, but it hasn't lost that delicate charm. It's still a two-door coupe, still sleek, and still unmistakably Ghia. The front fascia is a masterpiece of modern design, slender LED headlights inspired by the shape of the original oval lamps, connected by a chrome accent that runs across the front, just above the signature Volkswagen badge. The bumper is minimal, yet futuristic, with air vents that breathe aggression and grace. Move to the side, and you notice the coupe profile, long hood, low roofline, and a rear that tapers beautifully, echoing the spirit of classic European sports cars. The rear of the 2026 Karmann Ghia is where nostalgia meets innovation. The taillights stretch elegantly across the trunk line, glowing with a soft red hue when parked, transforming into razor-sharp LED streaks when in motion. Below them, you'll find twin chrome exhausts that are more aesthetic than functional because this car comes in both hybrid and fully electric variants. The fully electric version hides its exhausts entirely for a clean, sustainable design. Pop the hood, or better yet, lift it electronically, and you'll find what Volkswagen calls the East Motion Drive System. It's an advanced dual-motor electric powertrain capable of producing up to 420 horsepower. For those who want a more traditional experience, there's also a turbocharged 2.0-liter hybrid version that delivers around 310 horsepower with instant torque from its electric assist. Both variants come with all-wheel drive and a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission. Now let's talk about how it drives. The 2026 Karmann Ghia isn't designed to be a track car, it's a grand tourer. It glides across the road with an elegance that feels effortless. Thanks to Volkswagen's adaptive air suspension, the car adjusts its height and stiffness depending on the driving mode. In comfort mode, it's smooth, quiet, and refined. In sport mode, it tightens up, delivering sharper steering and quicker throttle response. And when you switch to eco mode, the system optimizes everything for efficiency, turning the Ghia into a whisper on wheels. Step inside the cabin, and it's like walking into a designer's dream. Volkswagen has gone all out to blend classic charm with futuristic minimalism. The dashboard is dominated by a single curved OLED screen that stretches from the driver's side to the center, merging the instrument cluster and infotainment system into one seamless display. The interface is fully customizable, with intuitive haptic feedback and gesture controls. The steering wheel features touch-sensitive buttons and a small digital panel for instant navigation or media control. The seats are handcrafted from fine Nappa leather with contrast stitching inspired by the original Karmann Ghia's quilted pattern. They are both heated and ventilated, offering a luxurious feel even on long drives. Ambient lighting runs along the edges of the cabin, with over 30 customizable colors that adjust automatically based on time of day or driving mode. The sound system, co-developed with Harman Kardon, delivers a surround experience that makes every drive feel like a concert. Volkswagen has paid special attention to sustainability in the new Ghia. The car uses eco-friendly materials throughout its interior, from recycled plastics in the panels to natural fiber composites in the seat structures. The fully electric version uses a 90 kilowatt-hour battery pack, offering up to 410 miles of range on a single charge. Fast charging can take the battery from 10% to 80% in just 25 minutes using Volkswagen's latest 800-volt architecture. Driving the new Karmann Ghia feels like stepping into the future without losing touch with the past. It's smooth, responsive, and surprisingly agile. The steering feels precise, and the body control is exceptional, especially when cornering at high speeds. But what really sets it apart is the emotional connection. There's something about sitting behind that curved windshield, looking over that long hood, that makes you feel like you're part of automotive history reborn. Volkswagen designed this car not just for performance, but for passion. They knew that people didn't want another fast car, they wanted a beautiful car, something that makes your heart race before you even start the engine. That's exactly what the 2026 Karmann Ghia delivers. It's the kind of car you park, walk away from, and still find yourself turning back to look at one more time. In terms of technology, it's packed with everything you could want in 2026. It includes Volkswagen's latest IQ Drive 3.0 autonomous system, offering level 3 semi-autonomous driving. That means on highways, the car can handle steering, braking, and acceleration entirely on its own, while you keep your eyes on the road and your hands near the wheel. There's also predictive adaptive cruise control, 360-degree cameras, parking assist, and an advanced heads-up display projected directly onto the windshield. The Ghia's infotainment system is powered by Volkswagen's new OS 6 platform, which integrates seamlessly with smartphones, smart homes, and even other Volkswagen vehicles. You can pre-cool or preheat the cabin from your phone, check charge levels remotely, or even schedule software updates over the air. Everything about this car feels connected, intelligent, and beautifully executed. But what about price and availability? Volkswagen has positioned the 2026 Karmann Ghia as a limited production model. The base hybrid starts around $72,000, while the full electric version begins at $89,000. Only about 5,000 units are expected in the first production year, making it not just a car but a collector's item. Each vehicle comes with a numbered badge inside the cabin, signifying its production sequence. Now, let's talk emotion. Cars today are often criticized for losing personality in the pursuit of technology and efficiency. But the Karmann Ghia proves that progress and passion can coexist. It has soul. It has presence. It's not trying to be the fastest or the most powerful, it's trying to be the most beautiful expression of what a car can be. And honestly, it succeeds. When you drive it, you don't just feel the power of the motor, you feel the heritage of a name that once defined style for an entire generation. You feel the craftsmanship, the attention to detail, the devotion to design that made the original Ghia so loved. And you realize that Volkswagen has managed to bring all of that into a world where electric cars are often criticized for being too clinical. This isn't just an electric car, it's an electric dream. It's a love letter to the golden era of design, rewritten for tomorrow. From the shining black paint that mirrors the world around it to the quiet hum of its electric motor, every part of the 2026 Karmann Ghia feels deliberate, poetic, and deeply human. As you take it out on an open road, the experience becomes something more than driving. It becomes emotional. The way the sunlight dances across the black surface, the gentle hum of the powertrain, the calm serenity of the cabin, it's like time slows down. You forget about traffic, you forget about speed, and for a moment, it's just you and the machine, perfectly in sync. That's the magic of the 2026 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia. It doesn't shout, it whispers. It reminds us that beauty still matters, that design can still make us feel something. In a world full of aggressive supercars and overdesigned SUVs, the Karmann Ghia stands as a symbol of elegance reborn. So, if you've ever dreamed of owning something timeless, something that combines history with modern brilliance, the 2026 Karmann Ghia is the car that will make you believe in automotive art again. Thanks for watching CarCrafted. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Volkswagen's revival of an icon, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss our next feature. Because here at CarCrafted, we don't just review cars, we tell their stories. And the story of the 2026 Karmann Ghia is one for the ages.